Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Cancer for the month of April 2020. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon and your rising sign. If you still don't find your messages there, simply check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So this reading will be a little bit different. I'm going to show you if this resonates with you. I am going to show you where your blind spot is, where you need to be looking, what you need to be looking at in order to help you get out of this energy or to solve this one way or the other. Let's begin. It seems like you are thinking of making a very, like a life-changing decision. This is something big that will change your life completely from the way you know it now. This is an idea that has been turning in your mind. It is a judgment call that you are thinking of making. Now, this could be that you feel you are not in the right place here. This could be that you need or are seeking healing elsewhere. There could be a relationship external to the one you are in. Somebody who gives or offers you love, because we have the love card here. So I know that there is love somewhere, but it's not where you are. And I have the serpent, which can be a secret admirer, somebody, well, they're not so secret, but they're secret from somebody. But I mean, you have an admirer, okay? The birth of something, of another relationship, as the serpent may shed its skin. And maybe this is what you want to do, to shed this skin here. There is a decision. You could be in communication with somebody over the internet. This is a relationship, most likely someone you have met online, someone you are communicating with here. I feel like they are part of this transformation or the reason for the decision. You, where you are, is more of a relationship of convenience. It may offer you security, possibly, in some way. But you have been dealt the poisoned apple in this relationship, and so you do not know, with this card of abortion here, it's really how to get back what you've lost, and this could be internally, or how to get out of this place that you are in presently. And it's like you're reflecting on this situation. You did not see this until it was too late. I mean, had you known, you'd have never stepped into that. So there is a sacrifice that needs to be made, but there's fear involved here. Now, this sacrifice, it is the sacrifice of a relationship. That would be this one who most likely offers you some type of security in some way here. But you fear bringing this to an end, but it is culminating because the world is here. Let's see here. This is the new offer. This is, yes, it is, it's in secret. That's okay. So you secretly desire this new offer. There's grief here, uh, regret even. I feel that there's something that you must decide to leave behind, to reach out for the new opportunity. There's some type of sacrifice involved here for you. A decision that needs to be made, and this has to be with this communication, but this communication, is going to cause a lot of damage or a lot of fallout. But you have to go this way to get to the Ten of Cups, to get your happiness. And you struggle with that, but this is what you must do, but you struggle with this. And so you're looking at the details and you see here you are in the center of your reading. This is the central issue is, should I or shouldn't I? And this is a direction you want to take. You want to take control, take your power back and move forward here. But there's something here that holds you in this position because judgment is in the reverse. So typically a decision that's put on hold, it's put on hold out of fear. And we see that in the Eight of Swords. You feel trapped. You're trapped behind all of these fears that you have. Okay, but there is something you're not seeing, and we will speak about this. So you're assessing this situation, not taking action. This is most likely a long-term committed relationship, possibly marriage here, that you are wishing to bring to an end, to cut out, to escape from. It's almost like with the butterfly, I keep getting, it's almost like breaking free of that, seeking freedom. You are in communication with somebody else. This is the person you wish to fly to. This you have two cards here of movement, and can be a literal, actual move. And what I see here is that it's being kept secret. Again, we have the secret coming up, playing one's cards close to their chest. There is a need here to be sneaky or deceptive. You may be thinking for someone here of sneaking out in secret. There's a sense of defeat over this. And maybe you cannot find the solution or the way to be able to do this, to move out of this choppy water. Relationships of convenience. You carry the burden of this. Most likely, with the false halo, you're feeling trapped. You're pretending to be happy when you're not, is what I'm picking up here. There is a message offer. Somebody wants you to go to them. Clearly, it is here. There is a letter, a message of commitment here. And we have the page over here, the new offer. And you want this. You desire this. But there's something who's holding you here. I think it's like being held here in fear of what? Of the consequences. Where you are, you have suffered a series of emotional hurts. You want this to end. You want to leave. You want to walk away with this Eight of Cups. And where are you walking to, you see? It's clear. You're walking to reach towards the new opportunity. One cycle closed off and another one opening. But it does involve a sacrifice because I have it here. And this sacrifice, whatever it is, okay, um, you're afraid of it. You're afraid of making that sacrifice. So that's what's holding you here, keeping you or preventing you from going after the wish or the desire, the love here. You don't know what's going to fill these cups in the future, and you're afraid. Where you are, there's no more love. This is somebody who comes from emotional lack. Okay, you see how poorly they are dressed. This is a reflection upon the emotion of the cups. So, um, so you're afraid. You're afraid of this sacrifice. Um, you're afraid of what's going to fill these cups, and sometimes you may feel very confused here. You're afraid of what that person's going to do to you. You're afraid to feel those swords in your back. So you have all of these worries. You have options here. A lot of worries. You're trying to shed light. You may have, yeah. The person you're dealing with, they're somebody to be reckoned with. They could be somebody explosive. This is why you're so afraid. We have the canon here. You're trying to shed light on this. You've got so many worries. You're afraid of this person. You're hoping for some light to light the way. Um, you have a very, the grapes can speak to that sour, bitter taste in your mouth because your desire sits here and it's like you can't quite touch it. You can see it in the mind's eye, but you can't touch it. So let's go to your sigil. You have number 75. This is the sigil of incompatibility. If you've drawn the sigil, incompatibility is present and you are not seeing or acknowledging it. This could be incompatibility with anything, such as another person, a living environment, a health or spiritual practice, a group, or a job. You are being called to stop trying to force a square peg into a round hole and accept this incompatibility so you can allow yourself or someone else to gravitate to what is comparable or compatible instead of continuing to try to change what will not change. It's not going to change where you are. Incompatibility is the condition of two things being so different in nature and so uncomplementary in that difference that they are incapable of coexisting harmoniously. It is tempting to assume that incompatibility is simply about having differences. But what incompatibility is really about is putting people with these non-harmonious differences into roles or positions with each other that require there to be either no difference or that require a difference that is non-harmonious in nature to be harmonious. When incompatibility is present in a relationship, it is usually very difficult for people to admit to it, to change the nature of the relationship, to change their roles in each other's lives, or to no end the relationship. We want everything to work out so badly because we can't face the reality of the incompatibility because of what it would mean to us. But due to this, we destroy the relationship. We try to make the other person compatible with us by making them wrong or bad for their difference, which creates shame in them. And they most likely will do the same to us. After a while, the emotional condition of the relationship itself is shame and resentment towards each other because of it. Often, when we make the other person wrong for their difference, we come up with a reason why they are wrong for it and try to then heal them out of that difference or try to change it so that it doesn't exist. This never works, because if you try, the message conveyed by approaching them in this manner will be, you need to be fixed because something is wrong with you. They will feel totally unloved by you and unaccepted and unwanted as they are. There is a time when people, things, or circumstances come into our life specifically so that we will change and morph into different, healthier, and more expanded versions of ourselves. The pain we feel in changing so as to align with those people, things, or circumstances is the natural result of growth. There are other times when the pain we feel in changing to align with people, things, and circumstances is not the pain of growth, but the pain of denying who we really are and trying to make ourselves into something that we are not. If you have drawn this sigil, this is one of those times that the pain does not mean positive growth. It means either you are resisting your true self or someone else's true self, or someone else is resisting your true self or their own. For anything to improve, you need to own up to the incompatibility and stop forcing yourself or anyone else sideways. Gravitate and let them gravitate towards something that is truly compatible. So, this is your blind spot. I hope that this information will help you. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Thank you to everyone who has sent in donations. Many blessings to all of you.